Hi, we're on day 7 of Guitarist in the Week, my 7-step starter course for new guitar players. Over the previous 6 lessons I've taught you how to read chord boxes, guitar tab, and I've shown you your first chords and some beginner friendly songs that you'll now be well on your way to playing. I've also gone over how I like to approach certain aspects of playing the guitar. I'm going to wrap up the whole course today by showing you how to play bar chords. These aren't something that I would expect you to be able to pick up quickly, but they are an essential tool in your guitar playing tool bag. Most people struggle with these and they might struggle for them for a good long while, but if you put in the practice, over time, you'll become more competent with them. So, what is a bar chord? Well, a bar, B-A-R-R-E, is where you use one finger to fret multiple strings at the same time. And why would you want to do that? You can use some of the chord shapes that we already know to play any chord on the neck. For example, if we're talking about chords with a root note on the low E string, we know that we have our E major shape. Now if we wanted to play an F major, we need to move everything up a fret, which means that we've got some strings that need to become the new nut, if you will. So that's going to be our first finger. So if we change which fingers we're using to these ones, then it frees up our first finger to do the bar. So move up, so you've got this E shape that's played now with these, move them up one fret, everything. I mean, that's a lovely chord, but what we want to do is play F, and the next note after E is F, so that's here. And we want to push, we want to be able to use, we want to take our first finger and bar across all of those strings on the first fret so that the remaining strings can ring out when played. So okay, so that's F major. If we move it up, everything up one fret, that's F sharp major. Move everything up one fret, that's G major. And so on all the way up. Most people aren't going to be playing bar chords up here at the dusty end of the neck. So once you get to the A note, obviously we know we can play A here. It's a full bar chord, or we have our open chord that we've practiced, which is here. Again, that open chord is movable. So if we move it up 2 frets, for example, if we move A up 2 frets and bar, we have a B chord, that's a B major. Move it up another fret, we've got C major, which is the bar chord version of the C chord that we know. And again, so on up the neck. So anywhere you know where the root note is, you can bar and play one of those major shapes that we know, one of these open chord shapes from down here. So that includes the minor ones as well. So E minor, we know is this. If you want to play a G minor, then we'll go to the 3rd fret, because we know this note's a G, because that's what we do with our open G chord, isn't it? So we're going to bar across it and do that minor shape that we've played down here as an E minor, but moved up, and this is our new nut. We're using our finger as the nut, really, you know. And you've got G minor. Again, that's applicable everywhere around the neck, much in the same way as when you're playing power chords and you can turn those into full bar chords as and when required. So a lot of people seem to struggle mainly with F. Personally, I struggle with B flat, which I find trickier. Even now, after all these years, I prefer to play it up here because I find that F shape easier. So yeah, it takes some practice getting the notes ringing out. You want to support yourself on the back of the neck. You want to get that thumb involved on the back of the neck, give you a little bit of strength and support there. If you found this useful, please subscribe, like the videos, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to learn next. I'll be doing more video series like this to cover different aspects of playing the guitar and more advanced things, scales, solos, theory, that kind of thing. So if you want to learn some of that, then let me know.